So we're preparing to live stream it. So we're starting probably a minute or two late, but. So it's setting up your meeting for the custom streaming. Perfect. All right, so we are live streaming now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. So welcome everybody to all of the students who have joined our YouTube this morning. You are in room number 5 with UNLV, Loma Linda University, along with UMass Global, formerly known as Brandman University, and UC Irvine, University of California, Irvine. I'm gonna go ahead and have all of the presenters briefly introduce themselves, and then we're gonna go ahead and start our first presentation. So we'll go ahead and begin with Hazina from UNLV.
Hi everyone, my name is Hazina Williams. I am a transfer admissions counselor here at University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and I specifically work with out-of-state transfer students.
Awesome, thank you, Hazina. Yvonne?
Hi there, I'm Yvonne Wren. I am from Loma Linda University. I am the manager of recruitment here for the School of Allied Health, and it's nice to meet you.
Thank you. And our third presenter, Dr. Bennett.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. My name is Dr. Gina Bennett with University of Massachusetts Global, also known as UMass Global. We are formerly Brandman University, private nonprofit university, fully online. So thanks so much for jumping on.
Thank you. And last but not least, our presenter from UCI.
Hello, everyone. My name is Janelle Cardenas, and I am the Assistant Director for Transfer Initiatives here at UC Irvine. And again, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you to all of our presenters for being here. For the individuals and the students and the community members who are watching us today, you do have the opportunity of asking questions in the chat, which is on the right side of the YouTube screen. So if you do have any questions, any comments that we will be addressing at the end of the presentations, please go ahead and put them on there, and we'll go ahead and read them and ask them at the end of the 4 presentations from our presenters. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with Ms. Hazina Williams from UNLV.
Lorena, can you stop sharing your screen?
Sure. There you go.
All right, hi everyone. So as I mentioned earlier, my name is Hazina Williams, and I am the transfer admissions counselor here at University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I specifically work with out-of-state transfer students such as yourself, and I'll be giving a presentation about what UNLV has to offer. So UNLV, we are a large campus. We have over 31,000 students enrolled here currently. However, we are still able to maintain small class sizes. So we have an average class size of 30 students with an average student to faculty ratio of 22 to 1 or 22 to 1 professor. We also are one of the most diverse universities within the nation, having over 80 countries represented here, and that not only represents the UNLV itself, but also the Las Vegas community. We have over 300 different graduate and undergraduate programs that you can choose from. So we can get your bachelor's degree, your master's, as well as your PhD, all on one campus. Our #1 program is going to be hospitality, of course, because of where we're located. We're able to offer unique experiences within hospitality because of the relationship that we have within the community with the Las Vegas Strip. However, we also have more programs if you're not interested in hospitality, such as nursing, business administration, psychology, social work, sociology, and theater. We also are one of the few schools that have a medical school, law school, dental school, and physical therapy here on our program. We're able to offer study abroad programs as well as internships. We also offer unique academic programs such as the entertainment engineering program here at UNLV. And then we are R1 Institute for Research, which means as an undergraduate student, you're able to participate in research opportunities. If they arise and you're interested in them, you're able to have the opportunity to do so. We also want you to get involved and to have fun here on campus. So we do offer more than 400 different clubs and organizations that you're able to choose from. We offer a non-student or non-alliance of non-traditional students. So that's a club that's specifically for transfer students here. And we also are a Division I athletics team school. So if you're interested in playing sports, you can definitely do that. and you're able to get free admissions to any one of our sporting events with your student ID here at UNLV. For admission requirements for transferring in, we're going to be looking for a 2.5 transferable GPA and at least 24 transferable college credits. If you do not meet the 2.5, if you have at least a 2.3 GPA, we will be able to conditionally admit you to the university. And if you have less than 24 transferable college credits, we will just have to see your high school transcripts to see if you meet high school admissions criteria in order to be admitted into UNLV. Oops, I skipped the slide. Oh, well, I just skipped the slide, but the slide that talks about if you want to have information about what college classes will transfer, unfortunately, the only way to do that is by making sure that you submit your application to the school as well as submit your official transcripts to us, and then we will do an official evaluation. If you did have questions about what classes might transfer over, you're able to use transferology.com, and that way will give you a general idea of what classes that you can use to. And then for California students such as yourself, we also have IGTC and CSU breath waivers. So if you have the IGTC or the CSU breath certifications listed on your transcripts, UNLV will waive your lower division general education courses for you. Our applications for both the fall and the spring semesters are all now open, and you're able to apply. You have until December 1st to submit your application for the spring and July 1st to submit your application for the fall. However, we highly encourage you to submit your applications as soon as possible. And then for the cost of our tuition, if you ever are going to be considered a resident here in Nevada, you'll be paying a little bit over $9,000. If you decide not to become a resident of Nevada, you'll be paying a little bit over $25,644. This is based off of our fall of 22 semester. And then it's based off of you taking 15 credits per semester. However, we do offer financial aid. So if you're having trouble paying that, we do offer the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship for students in California, such as yourselves. This will drop your tuition down to a little bit under $13,000 for the year. And then this is on top of any other financial aid that you might get from the federal government, such as your Pell Grant, any other loans that you might have to take out. And then we highly encourage you to take a campus tour and see our campus for yourselves, as well as some of the different programs that we have to offer. You can do that by going on to unlv.edu/submissions for more information. And then that is my information. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me through email, and I'll be more than happy to assist you guys. Thank you.
So thank you, Hasina. So if you guys have any questions, that was UNLV speaking. I'm still trying to figure out some technicality that I have so the students can hear you, but they can't see. And I'm trying to figure out why, since we are live streaming and I am showing the Zoom. So bear with me for one moment. So again, that was UNLV speaking. So next up, again, our students are able to hear you, but I don't know why they're not able to see your PowerPoint at this time. So I'm trying to understand why, and I'm trying to figure it out. So with that being said, we're gonna move forward, and I'll go ahead and have Loma Linda speak. And again, the speaker that will be speaking next is Loma Linda University from the Allied Health Sciences area.
Hello again, my name is Yvonne Wren, and I am a recruiter for the School of Allied Health at Loma Linda. I am going to share my screen right now and let you see a few things from Loma Linda. Let's see, let's get this going. Okay. All right, so this is our campus, and I hope you can see it. Lorena will have to let us know if you can see it or not. But this is our campus, and it is fairly close together. So it is a walking campus, and we're proud of that because people can just park and then just walk all over the place on this campus, including the hospital. It's right there. And our hospital is complete now. Wanted to let you know our construction was done and we moved our patients in August. So we're excited about that, and we're going strong over there. I want to tell you a little bit about Loma Linda. We are 8 schools here in this small area. There are, I am with the School of Allied Health, which is the largest school on campus. And then there's School of Medicine, Nursing, Dentistry, Public Health, Behavioral Health, Pharmacy, and Religion. So currently we are doing campus online as well as in person. So the students are coming back to our school this year. We're so excited. We start on September 27 for this year's progress. It's going to be great to see people in person again. We love it. We're doing a lot of clinics, and they are giving all the students the PPE from head to toe, so they're very safe, and we haven't had any problems, which is so wonderful. I want to show you a small video about our school. So here you go.
Patient care has exploded beyond the boundaries of doctors and nurses. Allied health professionals advance the patient care experience to create synergistic partnerships in all healthcare areas. You might be surprised to learn how many professions fit under the Allied Health umbrella. Get a glimpse of over 60 diverse programs by hearing from 10 of our students and alumni.
Dietitian strategically works to make eating a pleasurable experience, boost healing, and promote long life for all.
Physical therapists restore our strength and balance, prevent disability, and life.
Through creative problem solving, occupational therapists help people participate in their meaningful and everyday activities. Orthoprosthetists build custom fabricated devices to fit the lifestyle of persons with amputations and other physical limitations.
Speech pathologists and audiologists specialize in keeping people connected.
Physician assistants work under the supervision of a physician, providing critical care to patients in a variety of settings.
Healthcare also happens behind the scenes.
The field of clinical laboratory science revolves around collecting and analyzing blood and tissue samples and other bodily fluids to support accurate diagnosis.
If bodily fluids aren't your thing, you can be an integral member of the healthcare team, managing data and information systems and ensuring health information integrity in health informatics and information management. Or you can combine your love of technology and respiratory therapists implement specialized equipment to keep your airways open and healthy, while pulmonologists run sleep tests to help physicians keep these breathing sound.
Radiation professionals use high-tech imaging to provide patients with diagnostic images for therapeutic treatment.
There are so many incredible ways you can make the healthcare world a better place. To learn more, visit alliedhealth.lou.edu.
All right, so that's our little video about all our programs. So when you apply to Loma Linda, you're applying to the program specific program that you're interested in. So we don't have the centralized application process. We are actually having you apply to the program. So you have to get your prereqs done at a school of your choice, and then you can come to do the program at Loma Linda and become a healthcare profession. You can start your sophomore year if you're coming for a bachelor's degree. If you already have a bachelor's degree, you would be joining us in the junior year, and you would be getting your master's degree here, so, or your doctorate. So that would be the types of degrees we have here are certificates, associates, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral. So we wanted to let you know that. Here's just a list of all the programs that they kind of went over on the video. And we have 65 different programs you can apply to in allied health alone. So our campus is full of different types of programs that you can apply to. We want to talk to you about the GPA. So science GPA is very important. There is a minimum GPA on most of our program brochures that you'll see on our website. We actually ask you to go a little bit higher because as a health profession, this is very competitive, and we ask you to be a little bit higher on your GPA, especially in your science classes. So do well in your sciences and hit the grindstone. Make sure you're doing good. Wanted to also tell you there's other people in my department, Chuck and Sarah and myself. We advise students, and you're more than welcome to connect with us and call us whenever you have a question. And we also do tours here. So call us if you have any questions. And that's the end of my program. This is School of Allied Health, where we are located in Nickel Hall at Loma Linda University. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. Again, I'm still trying to figure out some of our technicality, but we're gonna go ahead and move forward, and I'm gonna go ahead and now have Dr. Bennett. Dr. Bennett from UMass Global, formerly known as Brandman University, will go ahead and speak. So go ahead and take it away, Dr. Bennett.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen okay with our, okay, perfect. I see Yvonne. Thank you. Well, good morning, students. Thanks for jumping on and joining us.
We can see your screen, yes. We just can't hear
Okay.
you if you're talking.
You can't hear me? You can hear me?
Can anybody else hear her?
Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Maybe it's my microphone. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we are UMass Global. We are formerly Brandman University. For those of you in Southern California, you might be familiar with our affiliation with Chapman University dating back to 1861. We just recently underwent a name change and affiliation now. We are UMass Global, University of Massachusetts Global, and we are an affiliation now with the University of Massachusetts, a nonprofit affiliate. I know that's a mouthful, so we're just going to go with UMass Global. Again, we are a private nonprofit university here in Southern California, up into Washington, Oregon, and across the entire United States. We even have some international students. So we are expanding, and with the name change, we think we're going to get more of a presence across the United States and onto the East Coast. There are 3 flexible ways to learn. Right now with COVID, everything is fully online. We're looking to open up our campuses the end of October for our fall 2 start. So that is October 25th. So right now you start with us, everything is fully online, and then we're going to start phasing back students coming to our campuses. We currently have 25 campuses, and we're on a few bases, military bases up in Washington as well. So you can go to our campuses, or you can do your classes fully online, or you can do a hybrid version of it. We have a rich history of serving our military veterans dating back over 60 years. Our classes are relatively small with a 19:1 student to faculty ratio. We do have the guaranteed transfer with all our community college students. So when they transfer in with us, they will get a 10% scholarship off of tuition with us. So we're very proud of that transfer agreement that we have in place. So I'm going to go ahead and do a new share and pull up our website. And can I just get a thumbs up really fast in the chat if you guys can see this okay?
We're still working on that, but they can hear you.
Can you see the website? No.
If you put it in the chat, I can put it in the chat through YouTube.
In the link? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, I can speak to the website. We have a transfer at 2.0 GPA to transfer in with us, with a minimum of 12 credits to transfer for our community college students. We have 4 different schools with UMass Global. We have our School of Arts and Sciences, and that's where you'll find psychology, social work, criminal justice, that type of thing. We have our School of Education. If any of you are interested in becoming a school teacher, school counselor, school psychologist, principal, that is one of our largest programs that we have, our School of Education, and we're one of the top 4 providers of teaching credentials in the state of California. So your teaching credential will be here in California. Then we also have our School of Business and Professional Studies, and then our School of Nursing. So we offer 90+ degree programs, and we are on a trimester system. So for those of that you can see here, you see our guaranteed transfer to community colleges. But what that means for you when you transfer in is you start 2 classes, 1 to 2 classes every 8 weeks. So you're not taking a semester amount of courses, 4 or 5 classes. If you're a full-time student, you'll take 1 to 2 classes, 1 for part-time, 2 for full-time, every 8 weeks, and that's year-round. There is a break over the holidays, but other than that, you're taking the 1 to 2 classes, spring 1, spring 2, summer 1, summer 2, fall 1, and fall 2. So having said all that, I put the link to our transfer page. It talks about our guaranteed transfer admission. And then you can scroll down and see all the degrees that we offer here: nursing, legal studies, criminal justice, so on and so forth. So again, UMass Global, private, nonprofit university. Classes are fully online, and our credits right now are $500 a credit minus the 10% for your community college transfer scholarship. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we appreciate your time. I'll stop sharing now.
Thank you. And last but not least, as I'm figuring out the streaming situation, I want to go ahead and have UC Irvine go ahead and speak. And again, this is UC Irvine that's going to go ahead and speak. And for those of you guys watching, I'm going to put on a different stream that hopefully will work a little bit better. I'm going to see what happens there. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and have UC Irvine go ahead and begin.
Thank you. So,
you're welcome. Thank you.
So sorry, just to confirm, at this moment, they're not able to see our screen.
Yes, yes, I have two like YouTubes going on, and I don't know why when it should only be one. So you're correct. They're not able to see the screen.
No problem. Just wanted to confirm.
Thank you.
Before I get started, so again, my name is Janelle Cardenas, and I'm here representing UC Irvine, part of the University of California system. I do have a QR code that I would hope for you all to scan. Hopefully, when we get this sorted out later, you can do so. That way you can get connected to us, for us to be able to just know who we're speaking to, and also for you to be up to date with any up-to-date information regarding applications and all of that good stuff, but we can try to do that later. But to get started, the University of California has some general UC transfer eligibility requirements. The two that is consistent between all the UCs is completing at least 60 semester or 90 quarter units of UC transferable credit, as well as what's considered the 7-course pattern, or also called the 7-course requirement. As you can see, all the courses are listed here on the slide, but again, I'll speak it out loud since you're not able to see the screen. So it's completing 2 transferable English, 1 transferable math course, and then 4 courses in at least 2 of the areas, which are the arts and humanities, social and behavioral sciences, and the physical and biological sciences. On top of this as well, we do have a variety of major preparation courses that are required for certain majors, as well as a certain GPA. But something I do want to talk a little bit more about is the TAG program. So through this program, as it says in its name, it's a transfer admissions guarantee. So students are able to be guaranteed admission into a variety of our majors. We have a few that don't participate, which are dance, music, nursing science, and all of the majors within our Donald Bren School of Information and Computer Sciences. But all of our other majors are available to tag into. It is a higher level, so we do want to guarantee admission to highly qualified students coming from the California community colleges, which all the requirements can be found on our website. So I highly encourage that you look through all the requirements, because it is a little bit comprehensive. But again, if you meet the requirements, you're guaranteed admission into our campus. And we are one of the 6 UCs that offer this. So the ones that do not are UC Berkeley, UC LA, and UC San Diego. All the other UCs have a TAG program. So I highly encourage that you consider this, not just for UCI, but for all the UCs that participate. To talk a little bit more about UC Irvine, here you can see some of our statistics and our information. So we do have over 150 different majors and minors. We are in the top 5 most applied to universities in the US, and we currently have a little over 30,000 undergraduate students. With that being said, we do have an Anteater alumni network of over 200,000 people. So many different opportunities to get connected to people who are Anteaters as well, and are really proud of coming from our campus. So they love to give back. For location, you can see we are right in the heart of Southern California. We're only 5 miles from the beach. So if you love the beach, we're a really great place for that, which I actually want to go to the next slide to talk a little bit more about that. Irvine, the city, has actually been considered the #1 safest big city for 13 years in a row, as well as #1 for beach lovers. Like I mentioned, we're only 5 miles away from the beach, and #1 for park system as well. So we have 16,000 acres of preserved natural habitat in Irvine. So it's a really beautiful place. The campus itself, so many different trees. It It's super beautiful. It kind of feels like a little sanctuary within the city. So I highly encourage if you ever get a chance to come visit the campus. And again, we're located right in the heart of Southern California. We do have over 600 different campus organizations. So we have a variety of things that you can get involved in. We have our Brent Event Center, which is the place that we have like our gym facilities and our different recreation activities as well. We have our Anteater Recreation Center as well, which you can go to. And also we have sororities and fraternity on our campus as well. So there's a variety of things that you can get involved in. And I think something that's really important is, of course, your priority is to be a student. You want to make sure you're passing all your classes, but you want to enjoy the experience too. So I hope that you all take some time to consider what are some things that I want to be involved in. Do the campuses that I'm looking into have these things that I want to be involved in? So I encourage that you do a little bit of research on that. To talk a little bit about financial aid and scholarships, you can see that 58% of our California transfer students are paying no tuition through financial aid, as well as 75% of transfer students receive grants and scholarships. So there's a variety of resources, not just on our website, but also on the UC General website. So they have like a net price calculator. We have a UC YouTube channel, which has a variety of financially based videos that you can watch. And the last one I want to kind of touch on is the Blue and Gold Opportunity Plan. So basically what this is if you are a California student, your family makes less than $80,000 per year, the UC is basically saying that you do not have to pay any of the tuition and fees that is set for that campus. And this is throughout the whole UC system. You don't have to apply separately for this as long as you're applying for financial aid, whether it be the FAFSA or the California Dream Act, then you can be eligible for the Blue and Gold. So really great opportunity. And kind of like I mentioned earlier, I did want to show a kind of overview of our campus. So as you can see, we're very unique in the way that our campus is laid out. So it's almost in a circle. So it's called Ring Road, and it helps so that the likelihood of being lost on our campus is very low. So you just kind of start where you'll find your way back to where you started just by following. But it's a very beautiful campus again. A lot of beautiful trees and very a mixture of older buildings, but also newer ones too. So again, I encourage you to visit if you ever get the chance. And last thing, I wanted to provide you with our website and our email as well. So if you have any questions, we're definitely here to help. So please don't hesitate to reach out. But thank you.
Can you go ahead and put your information in the chat? And then
sorry, the website, the links to the website.
The links, just like your contact info, that would be helpful. Let's hold it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead as you do that, and then I'll go ahead and put it. If you go ahead as a presenters and go ahead and put your information in there, and then I'll go ahead and put it in the chat on the YouTube, because for some reason they're not able to see this stream. But it's like there's another stream, so I don't know what's going on. But I'll go ahead and put your information in the YouTube chat. So a student was asking for Loma Linda information, and let me see. We will go ahead for the students who are on this stream. We're going to go ahead and repeat this in the next couple of minutes. Please bear with me because I am trying to figure out what to do in terms of why the stream is not showing when it's showing in a different section. So again, I apologize for this technicality and I appreciate your patience. And yes, this stream will be repeated again, and not hearing any sound. No, UCI is currently not speaking at this time, so we might need to restart. So I'm going to go ahead and take a pause for a moment, and then let me see if by me sharing my screen, if anything will show. And it may be because, let me see, excuse me. Maybe because my camera is not working with that. I'm not sure why either. see. Oh, bear with me, please. At this point, I don't know why it's not doing it. Okay, now my Zoom's all messed up. Okay, bear with me. At this point, I thank you for your patience and I thank you for bearing with me. And at this point, I'll just have to smile due to the situation. So, you know, I'm like, we've been through worse. So we'll get through this one too. But let's see if this is not working. So what I'm gonna do, presenters, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this Zoom and then so we can get started on another Zoom because I don't know why my computer is having these hiccups. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to probably just completely turn off my computer. So hang tight inside the Zoom room and then we'll go ahead and get started. But I'm gonna go ahead and have to transition to another computer. So bear with me again, but you're welcome to stay on and because I don't want to mess this up. So. Is a little bit better. I had to turn off my computer completely, the other one.
Lorena, I have a guest. Nelke Rodriguez is with us now. You see her just pop in.
Yes, perfect.
She's from the School of Pharmacy at Loma Linda University. So I will be introducing her if she has a few things to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me go here. Give me 1 second. If I can go live. No problem. Let me go back to manage. This stream cannot. So, okay. Okay, I think this, I'm hoping that this one will work, but it's still going on. So let me see. Let me go back to the Zoom. I think this. All right. Let's do it. It's not. Okay, this might work now. Hold on. Okay, I think somehow I might have gotten it.
So Lorena,
All right.
did we have any questions that you were going to send us?
Yes,
or how did that work?
Yes, I didn't see, I was going down, but a lot of students couldn't hear or it was fuzzy. So it was a lot of like, oh, did you see I speak or did you see, or did Loma Linda speak? So now we're back on the live stream and it should work. I'm kind of going back and forth. And so let's go ahead and do a take 2. And we are already live streaming. So I'm gonna go ahead and again, start with Hasina. And then I'm gonna keep on checking, since now I'm on my laptop, I'm gonna go ahead and start. We pretty much kind of started all over because of the fact that I had to stop the stream. So let me say hello to everyone. And then hopefully people log back in. And can you see? Because I think this will work now. All right. So again, I see me on the Zoom and they should be able to see you as well. And so if Hasina, you want to go. So again, welcome everybody for those students who are on the YouTube. Thank you for joining us and for bearing with us during the technical difficulties. We have 4 universities here being represented today in room number 6 of our Region 9 virtual conference that we're piloting this semester. So again, we appreciate your patience. And can you see the screen? Can you hear me? I have one person on the YouTube saying yes. So far, so good. One person. And also, so it looks like it's starting to work. So I'm going to go ahead and have our 4 presenters introduce themselves, and we'll go ahead and get started once all the 4 presenters speak. So
hello, everyone. My name is Hasina Williams. I am a transfer admission counselor here at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, who specifically works with out-of-state transfers.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yvonne Wren. I'm with Loma Linda University, the School of Allied Health, and I also have Nelke with me from School of Pharmacy.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me.
All right, and then we have Dr. Bennett.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on. My name is Dr. Gina Bennett with UMass Global, formerly Brandman University. I'm excited for you all to hear what we have to offer today.
Hi, everyone. My name is Janelle Cardenas, and I'm the Assistant Director for Transfer Initiatives at UC at the University of California, Irvine. And thank you so much for joining. And I hope if you have any questions while I'm going through the presentation later, please feel free to ask.
And did we get all 4? All right, so let's go ahead and do a take 2 and have Hasina, towards the end of everybody's presentation, you will have we will ask your questions. Feel free to put them in the YouTube chat. And then as I see them come in at the end, we'll go ahead and ask them. So again, thank you for your patience on this take 2. I'm gonna go ahead and have Hasina go ahead and start the presentation, and you are able to share your screen as well.
Hasina, you're on mute.
Oh, thank you. You would think by now we would all be like technical.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, like this is a work in progress still.
Nope. Okay. So let's try this again. So as I mentioned before, my name is Hasina Williams. I am a transfer admissions counselor here at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I specifically work with out-of-state students, so students such as yourselves. And if you guys have any questions, just please feel free to let me know. At the end of this, I will put in our links so that you guys can get access to our information, or you can always just go into our website, unlv.edu. So at UNLV, we are a large campus. We have over 31,000 students that are currently enrolled in our university. We're still able to offer small class sizes though. So our average class size is going to be around 30 students with the average student to faculty ratio of 22:1, which means that your professors actually know you by name. You're not a number to them, but you're a person. We also are one of the most diverse universities within the nation. We have more than 80 different cultures represented on our campus, which highly reflects the Las Vegas community as well. We also have more than 300 different undergraduate and graduate programs for you to choose from. Our #1 program is going to be our hospitality, of course. Hospitality is ranked #1 in the nation, and because of our relationship with the Las Vegas Strip, we're able to offer unique experiences within hospitality. If hospitality is not something that you're interested in, we do offer other majors that you can choose from as well. Some of the most popular ones are going to be our nursing program, business administration, social work, psychology, as well as mechanical engineering. And we also offer a medical school, a law school, a dental school, as well as a physical therapy program here at UNLV. We also are able to get your bachelor's degree, your master's, and your PhD all on one campus. We have unique educational opportunities for students here at UNLV. So you're able to participate in study abroad and internship programs if that's something that you're interested in. We also have unique academic programs like our entertainment engineering program that students can take advantage of. And we are an R1 institution for research, which means that you're able to participate in undergraduate research if you so choose. We want to make sure that you guys feel connected and get involved on campus. One of the ways that we do that is by making sure that you are aware of some of the different 400 different clubs that we have here on campus. We offer some of your organization that you can choose from. We also offer an alliance of non-traditional students. So that's a club that's specifically for transfer students such as yourselves. We are a Division I athletic school. So if you were interested in playing sports, you can get more information on our website. And with your student ID, you're able to get in free for any of our events just by showing your student ID cards. For our mission requirements, we're going to be looking for a 2.5 transferable GPA and 24 transferable college credits. If you have at least a 2.3 GPA, you will be able to get conditionally admitted into university. And if you have less than 24 transferable credits, we can admit you based off of your high school information if you meet the high school admission criteria. You might be interested in wondering if your college classwork is going to transfer over to UNLV. Unfortunately, the only way to get an official evaluation done is by submitting your application as well as your transcripts to us so we can do an evaluation of your college coursework. If you would like to get a more general idea of whether your class will transfer over, you can use transferology.com. You input your classes from your community college that you're attending now, and it'll let you know what your class will transfer over at UNLV. And then we also will give you guys an IGETC, or if you guys have an IGETC or a CSU breath certification listed on your transcript, we will waive your general education courses. So if you guys have completed that to transfer over to a UC school or a CSU school, as long as that's listed on your college transcript, then we will be able to waive your lower division general education courses. Except if you guys get the CSU breath, then you would have to take the Nevada Constitution class as well as English 102 when you guys arrive here. For our applications for fall and spring are now open, and you're able to complete your application online if you go to unlv.edu/submissions. The deadlines are going to be December 1st for the spring application and July 1st for the fall. However, we highly encourage that you guys complete your applications as soon as possible. And then for the cost of our tuition, if you guys ever become residents, so if you get a job here in Las Vegas, or if you were a high school student and you had just moved away, you're able to get in-state tuition. The in-state tuition is going to be a little bit over $9,000, and for out-of-state students, you're going to be paying a little bit over $25,600. We do offer scholarships and financial aid that will help offset this cost, and this is based off you taking 15 credits per semester. So if you take less than 15 credits, then you will be paying less money as well. For students coming from California, such as yourself, we do offer the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship. So if you guys are eligible for this, which is a 3.0 transferable GPA, it will drop your tuition down to a little bit under $13,000. And that also will go on top of whatever financial aid that you receive from your fast spending and scholarships that we have to offer you as well. We highly encourage you that you guys take advantage of some of the different campus tours that we have to visit. So if you go to unlv.today or .edu/admissions/visits, you'll see the different colleges that we offer, and you'll be able to get a campus tour as well as on the campus, as well as some of the different programs that we have to offer here. And if you guys have any questions, my information is listed right here. So you guys can go to hazina.williams@unlv.edu. Feel free to email me and I'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you, and thank you guys for joining.
Thank you, Hazina, for presenting. For those of you in the chat on the YouTube, I went ahead and put another YouTube stream link where the presentations are showing, including, the one that just concluded, Hazina's. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and have Yvonne present from Loma Linda University.
Hello again. My name is Yvonne, and I also have my friend Nelke here from School of Pharmacy. So I am from the School of Allied Health, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, and then I'm going to have Nelke tell you a few things about School of Pharmacy at the end. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and make sure we're good. Okay, there we go. This is our campus, and we're kind of proud of our campus. It's nice and compact. You usually can park somewhere during the day and then just walk from class to class and be able to even walk to the hospital if you need to and get your clinics done. So that's kind of exciting for us because we're kind of a compact place and everything's reachable by walking. Let me go ahead and move forward. It's not letting me. Let's see. Come on. Freezing up on me. There it goes. Okay, so I wanted to also tell you that we are one of many schools on campus. So School of Allied Health is where I'm from. And then there's also School of Medicine, School of Nursing, Dentistry, School of Public Health, Behavioral Health, Pharmacy, and Religion. Now we have students coming in person this year. We're starting on the 27th of this month, and we're so excited to see the students coming back to class. I'm going to show you a small video that tells you a little bit about our progress.
Patient care has exploded beyond the boundaries of doctors and nurses. Allied health professions advance the patient care experience to create a synergistic partnership in all healthcare areas. You might be surprised to learn how many professions fit under the Allied Health umbrella. Get a glimpse of over 60 diverse programs by hearing from 10 of our students and alumni.
Dietitians strategically work to make eating a pleasurable experience, boost healing, and promote long life for all.
Physical therapists restore our strength and balance to reduce pain, prevent disability, and to keep us moving through life.
Through creative problem solving, occupational therapists help people participate in their meaningful and everyday activities.
Orthoprosthetists build custom fabricated devices to fit the lifestyle of persons with amputations and other physical limitations.
Speech pathologists and audiologists specialize in keeping people connected through communication.
Physician assistants work under the supervision of a physician, providing critical care to patients in a variety of settings.
Healthcare also happens behind the scenes.
The field of clinical laboratory science revolves around collecting and analyzing blood and tissue samples and other bodily fluids to support accurate diagnosis.
If bodily fluids aren't your thing, you can be an integral member of the healthcare team, managing data and information systems and ensuring health information integrity in health informatics and information management.
Or you can combine your love for technology and people.
Respiratory therapists implement specialized equipment to keep your airways open and healthy, while polysomnographers run sleep tests to help physicians keep you sleeping soundly.
Radiation professionals use high-tech imaging to provide patients with diagnostic images or therapeutic treatment.
There are so many incredible ways you can make the healthcare world a better place. To learn more, visit alliedhealth.lou.edu.
All right, so that's a little bit about Allied Health. I do want to tell you, when you are coming to Loma Linda, you do your prereqs at another school, and then you apply to the program specific that you are interested in. So it is a little bit different. We don't have a generalized application system here. So you actually are program specific in going for your certificate, associates, bachelor's, master's, or doctoral. So there's, if you want to, get your bachelor's degree, you would be applying it your sophomore year. If you're trying to get a master's or doctoral degree, you're going to apply different times. So keep that in mind. And again, this is a list of all the programs that Allied Health is offering right now, and within these different departments, we have quite a few different programs as well. So let's see. I wanted to talk to you about the GPA. GPA is very important here at Loma Linda, especially in your sciences. So make sure you do well in your science courses and keep that GPA up. We do have a lot of people applying here, so it is very competitive, and we ask you to be very competitive with your GPA. So if the minimum GPA is 3.3, please try at least 2 more points above. to 3.5 or 3.6 to get that going for your science GPA. And then if you're needing some advice and appointments, there's 3 of us in our office, in our recruitment office, Chuck Dart and Sarah De Silva and myself. And you may call us and schedule a tour if you'd like. And then I also want to let Melky say a few things about School of Pharmacy.
Thank you, Yvonne.
I'm going to interrupt you for a moment. If you can make it very, very quick, since we're running behind on time and we still need to have Brandman, UMass Global and UCI speak. Thank
Will
you.
do. I was just going to answer the questions that are currently being on the
perfect.
chat. So for School of Pharmacy, you need a minimum GPA of 2.75. Our incoming class has a GPA and above. You do need to do all of your prereqs, and you're more than welcome to connect with me via email at nrodriguez01@llu.edu, and we can definitely take a moment to sit down and review your GPA, your transcripts, and all of the necessary items to move forward with the process. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we'll go ahead and do UMass, continue with UMass Global.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on. Lorena, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen?
Yes,
okay,
perfect.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. My name is Dr. Gina Bennett with University of Massachusetts Global. We are also known as UMass Global, formerly Brandman University. So we are the private nonprofit option for you when you're doing your research and you want to see what would be a really good fit for you. We are a private nonprofit university here in California, Washington, and all across the United States. We are expanding nationally and also internationally. We do have international students as well. You could take your classes fully online, and our campuses are going to start opening up at the end of October. So you can do a hybrid learning experience as well with our campuses here in California. Our student to faculty ratio is roughly 19:1. We have a rich history serving the military, and we offer 4 different schools with UMass Global: our School of Arts and Sciences, our School of Business and Professional Studies, our School of Education, and our School of Nursing. I'm going to go ahead and do a new share here and show you our website. Let's see where I have the transfer page listed on here. Give me 1 second. Do a new, okay. Can you guys see this? Let's do a new share here. There
yes.
Okay, so this is our transfer page at umassglobal.edu. I typed in Copper Mountain here because I know it's a group, but if you scroll down, this walks you through step by step how we do a smooth transfer for all our community college students. Our guaranteed transfer initiative that we have, degree with a guarantee. So we offer all 114 community colleges a scholarship that transfer in with us. Here's our Gen Ed block transfer. It breaks down all the GE credit transfers. There's a minimum of 12 that you need to transfer in with us. There's different links here for ADT pathways. Talks about your GPA, minimum of a 2.0 GPA to transfer in with us. So there's a sample of some of our degrees. You can click on there, request info, and apply. So we're really excited about that. And then I'll just finish it with this really quick commercial spot that we came up with. Do you see this okay?
Yes.
Okay.
But we can't hear anything.
Oh. You still can't hear it?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll stop sharing the video. That's fine. I can include the YouTube link in the chat, and I'll go ahead and wrap up. And thank you guys for your time. I appreciate you jumping on and hearing what we have to offer here at UMass Global, private nonprofit university with over 90+ degrees. Have a great day.
Thank you. And our final presenter for this time is going to be UC Irvine. Go ahead and take it away.
Okay, I think I just began sharing, so it should be coming up in just a little bit, but I want to say hello and thank you again for joining. Just quickly, my name is Janelle Cardenas, and I'm the Assistant Director for Transfer Initiatives here at University of California, Irvine. So to get us started, before we discuss a little bit more about UCI, I do want to show this QR code. So if you get a chance, pull out your phone, scan the QR code, and it'll link you to our information card. Really helpful just for us as well to know who we've spoken to, for us to be able to share information with you about upcoming dates and deadlines and other important stuff. So I highly encourage that you fill this out. But overall, as a University of California, the system does have 2 general transfer eligibility requirements, as you can see listed here. The first one is completing the 60 semester or 90 quarter transferable units, and as well the 7-course pattern or 7-course requirement, as you can see all listed here. I don't want to take up too much time, speaking about all of it, but there's also other requirements, including like major preparation coursework, as well as GPA requirements, which all can be found on our website, or if you use assist.org, super helpful resource. So I encourage you to research our website and all these other websites, again, like Assist and the University of California websites, to be able to know a little bit more about that. What I do want to discuss a little bit more is the UCI tag. So we are one of the 6 University of California campuses that offers a tag program. The 3 that do not are UCLA, UC San Diego, and UC Berkeley. All the other UCs have a guarantee. So as it says in its name, if you meet the requirements of our tag agreement, you're guaranteed admission into our campus. There are a few majors that don't participate in tag, and that is dance, music, nursing science, and all of our majors within our Donald Bren School of Information and Computer Sciences. However, all of our other majors offer tag. Again, it's a guarantee. I highly encourage that you research, figure out the requirements. It is a bit of a comprehensive list of requirements, but you're guaranteed admission if you have it. So it's a really cool program that we have as a partnership with the California Community Colleges. To discuss a little bit more about UC Irvine, as you can see some of our information here, we are in the top 5 most applied to universities in the US. So we currently have a little over 30,000 undergraduate students. And with that being said, we do have over 200,000 people in our Anteater alumni network. These are all people that have graduated from UC Irvine, and as a graduate and as an Anteater themselves, they love to give back. So there's so many opportunities for you to get connected, opportunities for internships and research and other things like that, which is, as you can see there, 1/3 of all the Fortune 500 companies are located in Irvine. So many opportunities, and over 150 different majors and minors currently on our campus. If you're not sure where we're located, you can see right here the map of California. So we're right in the heart of Southern California. Irvine, the city, has been considered the #1 safest big city for 13 years in a row, and as well #1 for beach lovers. So we're only 5 miles away from the ocean. Another thing is a #1 park system. So there's 16,000 acres of preserved natural habitats in Irvine, which is the picture I want to get to next, is an overview of what our campus looks like. As you can see, it is very developed, but there's still a lot of opportunities for you to kind of feel like you're getting outside of the city, and you can kind of feel like you're in a forest in a sense, because our middle is our Aldrich Park, which has all the different trees, and it's a really beautiful place to hang out in. But as you can see, very unique layout in the sense where it's a circle basically, and Ring Road is what takes you around. So helps you hopefully not get lost when you're on our campus. Can't guarantee it 100%, but it'll help. And on our campus, we have over 600 different organizations, including also our Bren Event Center and our Anteater Recreation Center. So if you want to get involved in like the gym facility, if you want to do club sports or our NCAA sports as well. And then we also have fraternities and sororities. So there's a variety of things that you can get involved in. I highly encourage that you research and figure out if the campuses you're considering have the things you want to be involved in, because as much as you are there to be a student, you want to enjoy the experience as well. And to touch a little bit on financial aid and scholarships, as you can see, 58% of our California transfer students pay no tuition through financial aid. And as well, 75% of transfer students receive grants and scholarships. So as long as you're applying for financial aid, we will consider you and try to give you as much as we can. There are a few resources on the UC General website, as well as our UC YouTube channel, which has some videos regarding financial aid. And as well, want to touch a little bit on the Blue and Gold Opportunity Plan. Basically, if your family makes less than $80,000, then you do not have to pay the tuition and fees through financial aid or through the Blue and Gold Opportunity Plan. There is no separate application. As long as you're applying for financial aid, whether it be the FAFSA or the California Dream Act, you will be considered for all of your options. So again, make sure you apply. And last thing I want to show is our contact information. So on here, you can see our website and our email. So I highly encourage you to contact us if you have any questions later on. We're definitely here to help. But yeah, if there's any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat and I can try to address those. Thank you.
All right, are you there? Hold on. Can you hear me?
There's a feedback. You're muted.
I was saying it's a rough day on Zoom for me today. So what happened, and I know this is streaming, but let me see, let me get off of this or try.
I think you have to turn off the sound completely on one computer. That way there will like duplicate.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what happened, but what happened is the original live stream, I don't know why it wasn't working. So then it went to a different live stream. So I gave that YouTube link, the new live stream, to the students in the original live stream that it was supposed to be working on. Now the original live stream turned off. I don't know why. So now the only link that we have is the original live stream. So this new live stream that we're on, people don't have because I don't know how it switched over on its own. So I've never experienced that before. So the only thing that I can do, because nobody will know about this live stream, the only thing that I can do at this point, because I want to be mindful of your time, is we can do a run through and then I'll record it in the YouTube, in the Zoom. And then for students who have questions and we had to do this anyways, who had to access it, we're going to go ahead and post it online so they can watch what they missed. So at this point, because again, nobody knows about this YouTube stream since the original one pretty much shut down. This is the only alternative solution that I have for now. So if everybody's okay with it, I'm okay with it. I just want to be mindful that I don't want you guys to do a presentation and then besides us, nobody else be watching it. So I apologize for everything that has happened this morning. This is not something that I've ever experienced or that I even expected. So if you ladies would like to do that, we'll record it and then we'll go ahead and be done. And then again, we'll make it available on our website so students can come back and watch the recording of what they might have missed. So any thoughts, questions?
Do we share our PowerPoint? They'll be able to see
Yeah,
it.
they'll be able to see it when you share because I'm gonna record it on the Zoom. So I'm gonna use the Zoom cloud instead of YouTube, and I'm gonna stop live streaming because again, I don't know who, we can keep live streaming. I don't know who will be able to show because again, this live stream that we're on was not made public. It was the original one. So, but yes, definitely we can still, you can still do it as we were doing, share your screen, share your slides, share your information, and then we'll again put it so students can have access to it once we're done. So any questions?
I do have a question. I'm actually on the live stream and I see some questions.
Oh, go ahead.
Is it okay if I try to answer them?
Yes, and okay, so we'll keep it on because there are some students who came over, but just current students that come on, they won't have access to it. But yeah, definitely answer some questions up from the live stream.
Okay, so I see some questions regarding like tag, and I see one very specific about changing grades. For you, I would recommend to contact our office just because that is a very specific case. I don't want to tell you a for sure answer without knowing more info. So What I can do is provide our inquiry form so you can contact our office directly. For housing, of course, you have to be admitted first, and then you can apply to housing through our student portal. All of our tuition fees, I think I shared that link earlier with you, Lorena, to our tuition fees.
Go ahead and put it on again, and then I'll go ahead and share it, please.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Okay, and then also about standing out as like a nursing applicant. So yes, please be aware that nursing is probably one of our most competitive majors on our campus. Oh, and I realized I'm not sharing my face. So just know that there's many different factors that we look at, and we have a whole comprehensive review process as a University of California campus. So just make sure you're using the application to the best of your ability, putting in all of your extracurriculars, using the personal insight questions, all of that, because everything that you put is going to be helpful for us. So just know that. And let's see. I think that's it. But yeah, I'll put some links in the chat, hopefully, so that that can. Okay, we get it. Tech issues get the best of us. Yeah, definitely been technical difficulties, and I apologize for that as well. But I'll try to provide some links in the YouTube chat if I can. That way, you all can contact us later on. Just because if they're very specific cases, it's hard to answer out loud. But yeah, thank you.
I wanted to add a couple questions. This is again for UCI since we're here. One of the questions is about resume. What improvements or additions could I make to my resume to make it more attractive? I don't know if that's something to answer, but I wanted to address the question that the student was addressing.
Yeah, and that's a good question. So we don't use resume as an application, like during our application process, we don't accept like letters of recommendation, resumes, CVs, like we don't accept those. It's really just everything you put on the application. So again, the extracurricular activities, the personal insight questions, but doing things outside the classroom is going to be really helpful, participating in volunteer work, community service, maybe if you have research opportunities, things like that are going to be helpful, but a resume itself, we don't use during the application and the review process. It would just be you have to put everything in the application itself.
There are a couple more questions that I wanted to address also for UC Irvine, and I'll put two of them in one. One question is, do you guys have the Blue and Gold program, and what are the transfer rates for science, for majors in the sciences? Along and the third one, what does UC Irvine have pharmacy majors, and what are their requirements, including GPA?
Okay, so sorry, the first question, Blue and Gold. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, yes, we have Blue and Gold. All the UCs offer it. As long as you apply for financial aid, whether it be FAFSA or the California Dream Act, you'll be considered for all of your options. So there's no separate application for Blue and Gold. Apply for financial aid, and then you will be considered by the priority deadline of March 2nd. That's very important. For your second question regarding our admitted students. So I don't have by major, I just have the overall admissions rate for transfer students, which for fall of 2021, it was a 37.82% was our admit rate for transfers. The average GPA was a 3.8. That was average GPA for transfer students as well. And then for the last question regarding pharmacy, so we do offer a pharmaceutical sciences major, a BS, GPA 3.0, and the requirements is 1 year of general chemistry, 1 year of organic chemistry, 1 year of general biology, and 1 quarter or semester of genetics. And all of that can be found on our website, which again, I'll put those links in the YouTube chat.
And one other question before I ask Loma Linda a question, is UC Irvine having face-to-face campus tours?
So we hope to soon, but at this time it is currently all virtual. But again, we hope to soon. We just don't have an official start date for that.
Okay, thank you very much. And for Loma Linda, one of the questions that they asked was, and you might have addressed it, but I think it merits being asked again. What do you recommend to stand out as a nursing applicant? And does Loma Linda offer any nursing information meetings?
Yes, they do actually. Nursing students can apply 3 times a year, and that's unique about the nursing program. So they have applications coming in at all times. Fall is the most competitive, so if you can start in winter or spring, that is a plus for you. Our nursing program is pretty much well, it's just busy in the fall. So if they push you out one quarter, it's still doable. So let us know if you have any questions about that. We can connect you to the correct person about the nursing program. But yes, they have all sorts of information sessions you can sign up online to hear. So please go on our website and see if you can sign up for an information session if you're interested.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and ask that for also for UMass Global and UNLV. Do you offer virtual information sessions for students to attend that discusses your transfer admissions requirements?
We do, and everything can be by appointment, or they can log on to our website. There's an 800 number there. They can do a live chat. But we also offer monthly information sessions as well. So those are on, I send them out monthly to all the community colleges, and all links are embedded on that flyer for the monthly information sessions. So I can put that in the chat as well.
And you do have access, our presenters, if you clicked on the YouTube link, and I can give it back, you do have access to also use the chat if you want to use it, if you feel more comfortable in the YouTube chat. Let me know.
And for UNLV, yes, we do offer virtual appointments. All you need to do is just email me, or you can call me, and I would be able to set up a virtual visit for you guys or meet with you virtually. We also offer virtual campus tours. So if you were interested in doing a virtual campus tour for transfer students, we offer a specific transfer tour that you guys can choose on. The campus is open as well. So if you're ever in Las Vegas and you wanted to come meet with someone in person, our office is open, and so our campus tour that you're able to come in person.
Very well, thank you very much. I do have another question for UCI, and the question is, please clarify if UCI will accept transfers as a sophomore. And Kyle, the other part of your question that states any particular POC to assist with this process. I'm guessing maybe assistance with the actual applications. So again, UCI, will you be accepting students for students as transfers? And will you be providing assistance with the application?
So we do accept applications for students applying as sophomore level transfers. But as I was just typing that response, but as stated on our website, we do give priority to students who are junior level transfers coming from the California community colleges. So again, you are more than welcome to submit the application. Just know that we do give priority to that junior level transfer. And in regard to assistance with the application, correct, we are. And I did put the link in the YouTube chat as well to our transfer virtual appointments. You'll want to go on there, and we have it broken down by all the different regions in California. So you'll just select your region, select your college, and then from there, you'll be connected to the appointments that are available for your transfer counselor. So yeah, hopefully that answers that.
Okay, and also a request was made if you can also put the link for UCI regarding tag assistance, the tag application assistance.
The same link, yeah. Regardless of tag or just general UC application questions, it's the same transfer appointment link. Okay. And we have some presentations coming up. We just did our tap and tag presentations, but we have ones about STEM or non-STEM majors, UC application, the general application presentation. So I put that link in the chat as well.
Okay. Would you be able to add it one more time?
Yes, yeah, I'll do that. Right.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. So those are some of our questions that we've had. And thank you to the students for also being patient, and you're welcome. We are doing the best that we can. I'm doing the best that I can. So again, thank you for your patience, and thank you for being here. So we're gonna go ahead and start our other presentation. Presenters, I'm gonna go ahead and record that one. Again, so once we conclude, students have access to this presentation. So we'll go ahead and do the same run through, and let me know. I'll give you guys a few seconds if you guys need to kind of prep for that, and we'll go ahead and get started. So bear with me one moment. Oh, I see. All right, thank you, UMass Global. One moment. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is our take 3 of the presentation. So this one will be recorded. Let me go ahead and set up the recording. All right, so thank you for joining room number 5 of our Region 9 Virtual University Transfer Fair. Today we have UMass Global, formerly known as Brandman University, Loma Linda University, also UC Irvine, and University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I'm going to go ahead and have them introduce themselves briefly before they begin their presentation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin with Hazina from UNLV. Please go ahead and say hello.
Hi, everyone. My name is Hazina. I am a transfer admissions counselor here at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I specifically work with out-of-state transfer students. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you. And Yvonne.
Hi there, I'm Yvonne. I am from Loma Linda University, School of Allied Health. And I also have with me Nelke Rodriguez, and she is from the School of Pharmacy. So we want to welcome all of you and thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. And Dr. Bennett.
Hi, good morning, students. Thank you so much for jumping on. My name is Dr. Gina Bennett with UMass Global, University of Massachusetts Global. We are formerly Brandman University, and we are a private nonprofit university currently fully online. Thanks so much.
Thank you. And last but not least, Janelle.
Hi, everyone. My name is Janelle Cardenas, and I'm the Assistant Director for Transfer Initiatives at the University of California, Irvine. Thank you for joining, and yeah, speak to you soon.
Thank you again, everyone, for being here today. So today, all of our 4 universities will be providing a brief presentation, and then they'll also feel free, presenters, to input your information in the chat, your contact information, since this is being recorded, and also verbally stating it. So again, thank you for being here, and I'm going to go ahead and let Hazina get the ball rolling. Go ahead, Hazina.
Hi, everyone. So again, my name is Hazina Williams, and I am the transfer admissions counselor here at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I specifically work with out-of-state transfer students such as yourselves, and I'll be giving you a little bit more information about what UNLV has to offer. So UNLV is a large campus. We have over 31,000 students that are currently enrolled here, but we're still able to offer our small class sizes. So our average class size is going to be around 30 students, and our average student to faculty ratio is about 22:1. We are also one of the most diverse universities within the nation, with over 80 countries that are represented on our campus, which highly reflects what the Las Vegas area is all about. We have more than 300 different undergraduate and graduate programs, so you're able to get your bachelor's degree, your master's, as well as your PhD, all on one campus if you so choose. We also have our #1 hospitality program that's ranked #1 in the nation. Because of our location to the Strip and the unique experience that we have with the many different hotels on the Strip, we're able to offer a unique experience within the hospitality program itself. If hospitality is not what you're interested in, we also offer a lot of different majors that you can choose from, such as nursing, psychology, sociology, social work, theater, music, mechanical engineering, and lots more. We also have a medical school, a law school, an education, or a dental school, as well as a physical therapy program here on campus too. We offer a lot of different educational experiences for students to participate in, such as study abroad and internships. We also have unique academic programs that are specific to UNLV, such as an entertainment engineering program. And we are R1 Institute that for research, which means as an undergraduate student, you'll be able to participate in research opportunities as an undergraduate. We want you to make sure that you actually get involved on campus and that you have fun while you're here at UNLV. One of the ways that you can do that is by joining one of the many different clubs that we have here on our campus. We have more than 400 that you can choose from. They'll range from your Greek life, which are your fraternity and sororities, all the way to your academic special interest club, as well as your religious organizations. There are also a alliance of non-traditional students that's specifically for transfer students, so you're able to get that real connection with the campus. We're also a Division I athletic school, so if you are participating in sports, just keep that in mind. And then with your student ID card, you're also able to get free admissions to any of our sporting events by just showing your student ID. For our admission requirements, we're going to be looking for a 2.5 transferable GPA and at least 24 transferable college credits. If you have less than 2.5 GPA, we can conditionally admit you into the university with a 2.3. And if you have less than 24 transferable college credits, we would need to see your high school transcripts in order to make an admissions decision to see if you meet high school criteria. You might be interested in understanding what college class or what college coursework will transfer over to UNLV. Unfortunately, the only way to get an official evaluation done is by submitting your application to us, as well as your official transcripts from any institution that you've attended. And then the official evaluation will be done. If you would like to know what kind of classes might transfer over, we offer a website called transferology.com. You can go onto that website, put in your classes that you're interested in, and it'll tell you what classes might transfer over to UNLV. If you have received the I Get Your CSU Breadth certification at your local community college, we will honor that certification, and we will waive your lower division general education courses here at UNLV, with the exception of a Nevada Constitution class that everybody has to take. And then if you receive the CSU Breadth certification, you also will need to take the English 102 course here at UNLV. You can always go to our website to get more information about our requirements. Our application for the fall and spring semesters are now open, so you're able to go into our website, unlv.edu/admissions, to apply for either the fall or spring of 2022 semesters. The application deadline for the spring will be December 1st, and the application for the fall will be July 1st, but we highly encourage you to submit your application as soon as possible. For the cost of our tuition, these are going to be based off of the 2022 school year and you taking 15 credits per semester. So for in-state tuition, which out-of-state students can be considered in-state, if you move here for a full-time permanent job, or if you have lived in Nevada recently, or if you have stayed here for at least a year, you can get the in-state tuition of $9,102. For out-of-state students, our tuition and fees are going to be a little bit over $25,600. And if that might seem like a lot, we do offer scholarships and financial aid that can bring the cost of that down. So we do offer the WUI scholarship, which is the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship for California students. So this basically drops your tuition down to a little bit under $13,000 for the year, based off of your 15 credits per semester. And then in order to be eligible for the WUI scholarship, you just need to have at least a 3.0 transferable GPA. And this scholarship will be on top of any other financial aid that you receive. So if you completed your FAFSA or your alternative need form here at UNLV, we will consider what you're eligible for any federal assistance, as well as any of the scholarships that you might apply for at our university. We highly encourage you that you guys take a campus tour of our university to see if it's something that's right for you. These are the different campus tours that you're able to schedule for. Our campus is open, so we are doing in-person visits as well as online visits or virtual visits if you prefer. You can go into unlv.edu/admissions/visits to get more information. And then if you guys have any questions or if you have any concerns, you're more than welcome to reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to assist you. I will put our information and link with our virtual events that we have coming up. So in case you're not in the Las Vegas area, you can join virtually. If you're ever in the Las Vegas area, you're more than welcome to come into our office. And you can also email me with any questions at hazina.williams@unlv.edu, and I will put that in the chat as well. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Thank you, Hazina. I do have a question regarding your WUI program that I believe some of our students may be curious about. For the Western Undergraduate Exchange Program, do all majors qualify for that program?
Yes, any major will qualify if you're coming to UNLV as long as you have that 3.0. So it's not going to be a major specific program. As long as you meet 3.0, you're automatically going to be considered for WUI and it'll be automatically applied to your account. There's no separate application that you have to fill out either.
Very well, thank you very much. Please stick around for some questions at the end. Thank you very much, Hazina. Our next presenter will be from Loma Linda University, and we will have Yvonne.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yvonne with the School of Allied Health from Loma Linda University. I also have with me Nelke Rodriguez, and she's from School of Pharmacy. So we'll be talking to you a little bit about our school. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now, and it should be good. Okay. So this is our campus, and we're really proud of it because it's all kind of compact. You can park one place and be able to walk all over the campus. Our brand new medical center is just completed, and we moved in our patients last month in August. So we are so excited to let you know that that is going to be functioning and working. And if you're coming to Loma Linda for a health profession, you will be doing rotations in our brand new hospital, and it's so cool to let people know that that is active and ready to go. So I wanted to introduce you to Loma Linda because we're not just one school here. There's 8 schools on campus. I am with the School of Allied Health, but there's the School of Medicine, Nursing, Dentistry, Public Health, Behavioral Health, Pharmacy, and Religion. Currently, we are going to be meeting in person this year. We start our classes on September 27th, so we're excited to see the students back on campus. I'm going to show you a small video that tells you a little bit about our School of Allied Health programs. We have over 65 programs in just our school alone. So I wanted to give you a little heads up about what we do here.
Patient care has exploded beyond the boundaries of doctors and nurses. Allied health professions advance the patient care experience to create a synergistic partnership in all healthcare areas. You might be surprised to learn how many professions fit under the Allied Health umbrella. Get a glimpse of over 60 diverse programs by hearing from 10 of our students and alumni.
Dietitians strategically work to make eating a pleasurable experience, boost healing, and promote long life for all.
Physical therapists restore our strength and balance to reduce pain, prevent disability, and to keep us moving through life.
Through creative problem solving, occupational therapists help people participate in their meaningful and everyday activities.
Orthoprosthetists build custom fabricated devices to fit the lifestyle of persons with amputations and other physical limitations.
Speech pathologists and audiologists specialize in keeping people connected through communication.
Physician assistants work under the supervision of a physician, providing critical care to patients in a variety of settings.
Healthcare also happens behind the scenes.
The field of clinical laboratory science revolves around collecting and analyzing blood and tissue samples and other bodily fluids to support accurate diagnosis.
If bodily fluids aren't your thing, you can be an integral member of the healthcare team, managing data and information systems and ensuring health information integrity in health informatics and information management.
Or you can combine your love for technology and people.
Respiratory therapists implement specialized equipment to keep your airways open and healthy, while polysonographers run sleep tests to help physicians keep you sleeping soundly.
Radiation professionals use high-tech imaging to provide patients with diagnostic images or therapeutic treatment.
There are so many incredible ways you can make the healthcare world a better place. To learn more, visit alliedhealth.lou.edu.
All right. So when you apply to our program, you're going to get your prereqs done at another school. We don't have prereqs at our school, so we wanted to let you know that. You get those done, and then you can apply specifically to the program of your choice. So it just depends on which program you're going to go to, and you're either a sophomore or a junior coming in either for a bachelor's or higher. The type of degrees we have are certificates, associates, bachelor's, master's, or doctoral. And again, these are the list of our programs that we just kind of went through in School of Allied Health. And then we also wanted to talk to you about your GPA. Your science GPA is the most important here when you're dealing with healthcare. So make sure you study hard and get your good GPA on your science courses. We do want to tell you there is some programs that are hard to get into, and they will use a competitive GPA instead of the minimum GPA that it takes to get in. Those will go up like 2 to 3 points. So if you're looking at 3.5, actually look for 3.8 to get in with a competitive GPA. So we're just going to give you that heads up, and do well in your sciences. Those are the GPAs they really look at. We also have quite a few of us working at the advising appointments. These are the 3 people, Chuck, Sarah, and myself. at School of Allied Health, and you're more than welcome to call us for a tour or whatever. And I'm going to pass it over to Nelkie to just tell you a brief something about School of Pharmacy.
Thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate it. I'm going to quickly share my screen because I only have a few seconds. But my name is Nelkie Rodriguez. I'm the Director of Admissions and Recruitment for School of Pharmacy. So we are a 4-year program. It is a doctoral program. I invite you to our next info session, which is this September 23rd at 4 p.m., where I can provide you all the information you need regarding your prereqs, the admissions process, as well as other opportunities within the area of pharmacy. If you have any questions, I can definitely answer it in the chat. Again, thank you, Yvonne, for giving me a moment to talk about the School of Pharmacy. I hope to hear from all of you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask a couple questions that a couple students asked in the YouTube chat that I think probably other students might also have.
Sure.
One was for just nursing, the competitive nature of nursing, the GPA. I know you mentioned, having a strong GPA, but what would you say is an average GPA to have for nursing? And then also there was a question about the School of Pharmacy, the competitiveness and the GPA requirements for that program. So for nursing and for pharmacy, please.
So nursing, I'll go ahead and answer for nursing. Nursing is 3.0 to get in, and competitive would be closer to 3.3. So we're talking competitive, especially because School of Nursing takes applications 3 times a year, and that's the only program on our campus that takes applications 3 times a year. But fall is the very most competitive program time. So you can put in your application with 3.0, and it's easier to get in your winter and your spring sessions. So it's just up to you. But if you want to get in fall, look for 3.3. That's what I would suggest. Go ahead, Nelkie.
Thank you.
So our minimum GPA is a 2.75. However, our competitive GPA starts at 3.5. We have a smaller cohort compared to other universities where we only accept 75 individuals. So individuals who are looking to be competitive start thinking above a 3.5. So then that way their application could actually be fast-tracked.
Thank you. And one other question that sometimes students have is, must you, for the Loma Linda University Pharmacy program, must you have a bachelor's degree to apply?
No, you do not. So there are additional courses that you would need to take in the areas of English, humanities, and social behavior on top of your prereqs that you would need to complete. Then we also ask, it's not required, but it's highly encouraged if you have a pharmacy tech license or experience within the area of pharmacy. And students are more than happy to have an admission coaching session with me so we can discuss what that would look like for you.
Very well, thank you. And both Nellie and, and Ms. Yvonne did leave their information in the video. And so please reach out to them if you have any further questions. So thank you both, Yvonne and
Nelkie. Thank you.
Nelkie, sorry for presenting for us. Thank you very much. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and head over to UMass Global, formerly known as Brandman University, with Dr. Bennett. Go ahead.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for jumping on and listening. My name is Dr. Gina Bennett with UMass Global, University of Massachusetts Global. We are a nonprofit affiliate with UMass. We are formerly Brandman University. If some of you have known Brandman University, part of the Chapman University system, we did go through a name change. We are still private, still nonprofit. We are fully online right now with COVID. So our average student coming in works full time, while in our program, 9 out of 10 students are working full time. So something I did want to mention is we are the online version. So you work during the day, you do your classes with us at night, you finish up your homework on the weekend, and your assignments are done that way as well. So again, online at night. So if you have a full-time job, which the majority of our students do, this would be a really good fit for you and your schedule. So the campus opportunity right now, we have 20 plus campuses up and down the state of California, but they are not going to be open until the end of October. Again, so our classes are fully online. Something else I want to mention too is we're on a trimester system. So again, we're designed for the busy working adult. So our classes are broken up every 8 weeks. So part-time would be 1 class every 8 weeks, or full-time would be 2 classes every 8 weeks. So if you're not transferring into a campus life where you're going from community college and then you want the campus lifestyle, we would be a good fit for you for being fully online and working from home and doing your work that way. So this would be a good option for you. Something else I want to mention is we are part of the TAG agreement with the community college system. So let me move this here out of the way, minimize this, close this. And then I'm going to do a new share here with our website that's going to show what our transfer page looks like. So when you click on our website, umassglobal.edu, I did the search button right here with the magnifier, and I typed in the Copper Mountain College. So here is the pathway already built for you. The link is already embedded with the guarantee to transfer with us. The details for transferring in with us are all listed in there as well. This link here has all the calendar dates for upcoming information sessions. There's a transfer checklist for you. Again, this breaks down our ADT guarantee transfer with us for the nonprofit private university agreement that we have with the community college system. Here's our general education block transfer, what we accept towards your 4-year degree, and then again, all the transfer guides, ADT pathways as well. So you're looking at a 2.0 GPA to get in with our university. And you need the 2.0 GPA and a minimum of 12 community college credits to transfer in. So this is just a list of all the ADT pathways with us. So something for you to consider based on your current job, if you're employed full-time, part-time, and you want something that you could do online, at home, at night, on the weekends, in your own time, this would be a really good fit for you. There's all the different tabs up here for our admissions, locations. You can call the 800 number right here and talk to our academic advisors and let them know that you are part of the community college transfer program, and you'll get a 10% scholarship off of tuition with us. And our bachelor's degree rates start at $500 a credit. So you take 10% off of that. So again, thank you so much for jumping on, hearing about University of Massachusetts Global. And we'd love to talk to you more when you have time. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bennett, for all of the information. And we look forward to hearing more from UMass Global. One question that I did have are, what are the top majors that you would say that students go toward?
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So our schools of I keep saying Brandman University, excuse me, University of Massachusetts. Our School of Arts and Sciences, our School of Business, our School of Education, our School of Nursing. Our top programs are, if you want to become a teacher within the state of California, our top degrees are our liberal studies bachelor's with a pathway into our teaching credential programs. So we are one of the top 4 providers of teaching credentials in the state of California. So our most popular programs are our School of Education and our teacher pathway to become a teacher, either a single subject, multiple subject, or special ed credentials, and early childhood special ed as well. So we also have pathways to become a principal, go into administration as well. So our bachelor's and master's and credentials in teaching are our most popular programs.
Very well. Thank you very much. Thank you for the information and for being with us today. And without further ado, our final presenter for this morning will be Janelle from UC Irvine. Go ahead and take it away, Janelle. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I think my screen is sharing. I don't know if it's shared yet, but I'll just start off by, again, quickly introducing myself. So my name is Janelle Cardenas, and I am the Assistant Director for Transfer Initiatives here at the University of California, Irvine. Okay, thumbs up. So that means you can see my screen now. Perfect. Okay, so to get us started, I do want to share this QR code that we have right here. If you're not familiar with how to use it, you just pull out your phone, open up your camera and just hover over the QR code and it'll pop up a link. This is for an information card. It's going to connect you to this event, connect you to me as well, so that you can learn more about upcoming dates and deadlines and just get, so just for our own knowledge as well. So it's really helpful if you can fill this out, would be very much appreciated. But to get us started, I'll talk a little bit about the UC general transfer eligibility. So as a University of California system, we have two general requirements, and that is that you must complete your 60 semester or 90 quarter units of transferable college credit. And then you must complete what's called the 7-course or I call it pattern, but also the requirement. As you can see, it's all listed there. I'm not going to take too much time going over all of that. There are other requirements based off the different schools that you're applying to. So at UC Irvine, all of our majors for the most part have, major preparation requirements. They also have different GPA requirements. So I highly recommend that you check our website, or assist.org is a very helpful resource as well to learn more about those specific requirements based off your major. But something I want to discuss a little bit more in detail is the UCI TAG program. So we are one of the 6 UCs that offer the transfer admissions guarantee. And as it says in its name, it is a guarantee as long as you're meeting all the requirements set by the TAG program. Those are all, again, on our website. I highly encourage that you do the research and figure out if you are qualified for TAG. If you are, you might as well apply. It's a really great program. Most of our majors are TAG eligible, but the ones that are not are business administration, dance, music, nursing science, and all of the majors within our Donald Bren School of Information and Computer Sciences. However, all the other majors are TAG eligible. So I highly encourage that you research TAG. To talk a little bit more about UCI in general, we are in the top 5 most applied to universities in the US. Currently, a little over 30,000 undergraduate students. And with that being said, we do have over 200,000 people in our Anteater alumni network. We are the Anteater, that's our mascot, zot, zot, zot. And so that means that so many different opportunities for you to be connected to different resources, if you want to do internships and research and other things like that. And also 1/3 of the Fortune 500 companies are located in Irvine. So a lot of opportunities, again, for these research and internships and other things like that. We do have currently over 150 different majors and minors as well. So much variety in what you can participate in. UC Irvine is, if you're not sure where we're located, you can see the map. So we are right in the heart of Southern California. Irvine, the city, was considered #1 safest big city for 13 years in a row, as well as #1 for beach lovers. So we are just only 5 miles away from the ocean, and also #1 park system. So there's 16,000 acres of preserved natural habitat in Irvine. And one big thing not listed here, but Disneyland is just about a 15-minute drive away from our campus. That's a really big point that students love to go to as well. And here you can see an overview of what our campus looks like. It is built in basically a circle. So it's our ring road, really helps so that students hopefully don't get lost on our campus. It really brings those chances down. So if you get lost, you'll just have to go back to where you started. But as you can see as well, right in the middle is our Aldrich Park, a really beautiful place if you want to kind of get a little way away from what the city feels like, and you can feel like you're basically in a forest. It's a really beautiful place. And we do have currently over 600 different campus organizations, a lot that you can get involved in. We also have our Bren Event Center, which is where we host a lot of our athletics games. We also have our Anteater recreation centers, like our gym facility. And if you want to get involved in things like yoga or HIIT sessions, different things like that, as well as our sorority and fraternity life. So much that you can get involved in. We have a very good variety. To touch on financial aid, we do, as you can see here, 58% of our California transfer students pay no tuition through financial aid, as well as 75% of our transfer students receive grants and scholarships. So we have a variety of resources on our website, as well as a UC YouTube channel that I would encourage you to check out because they have a lot of videos regarding financial aid. But the Blue and Gold Opportunity Plan, if you have not heard of it, it's for all the UCs. Basically, if your family makes less than $80,000, then the UC is saying that you do not have to pay any of the system-wide tuition and fees. There is no separate application for Blue and Gold. As long as you apply for financial aid, whether it be FAFSA or California Dream Act, by that March 2nd priority deadline, then you'll be considered for the Blue and Gold and all your other options. So we definitely try to do our best to give you as much money as we can, because we know college can be expensive. And the last thing I want to share here is just some contact info for our campus. You can see our website as well as our email, and we are currently offering some virtual advising appointments. So if you go to that link on the slide, it'll take you to a website, and it has like broken down by all the different regions in California. So just select where your college is located, and then you'll be able to see which appointments are available for you. So again, thank you so much, and please let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Janelle. Thank you to all of our presenters for being here today. I do have two questions as a result of some of the questions that students had asked in the YouTube channel, and I believe Janelle kind of addressed it, but I just wanted to ask it again to make sure our students know and are clear with the information. So it's a two-parter. The part one of the question is your campus, if you are on campus, offering university campus tours in person? And two, are you providing any transfer-based information sessions for our students? If we can go ahead and start with UNLV, and then we'll work our way back in the order we continue. UNLV, Hazina, are you there? We can come back. Oh,
sorry. Yes.
Go ahead.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, of course. Are you offering any campus university tours in person, and then information sessions that are transfer specific, if you're offering those?
Yes. Yes. So we do offer on-campus tours virtually, as well as that are specific for transfer students. They can be found virtually on our website. Our campus is also open. So if you're interested in coming onto campus, if you're ever in Las Vegas area, then you can always come onto our campus and come onto our office, and we'll be more than happy to speak with you in person. If that doesn't work, then we also are able to meet with you virtually too.
Thank you very much, Hazina. And Yvonne from Loma Linda University.
So I do tours myself. So I just did one yesterday, and we have a little golf cart that we take people around in, and we'd love to give you tours. Come and see us. It's a beautiful campus, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So yeah, come and see us, and we'll have fun.
Thank you. Dr. Bennett.
Oh, wait, I forgot one
sorry.
thing.
Sure.
Information sessions, those are online, and you can jump into those whenever they offer those. So look up the program you're interested in and find out a little bit more about each program, okay?
Thank you very well. Dr. Bennett, I know you mentioned you're online, but just wanting to make sure we cover all our bases.
Yeah, we're fully online right now. So is there an extra link you want me to include just in case? Our campuses are opening up October 25th. So right now, all classes are fully online. The earliest the students could apply would be the fall 2. So they would have the opportunity to attend classes in person starting October 25th. Is there a link you want me to put in there?
You can put it in the chat if you like.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. And Janelle from UC Irvine.
Yes, so at this time, we are not offering any campus in-person tours. We are offering virtual, and we have like a pre-recorded virtual tour as well on our website. And then in regard to assistance with like applications, I did mention we have those virtual advising appointments, which the link was on my slide. We also are offering a variety of presentations as well regarding the UC application, STEM, non-STEM majors, what campus resources are available, and those can all be found on our website as well.
Thank you very much. And just one final question, due to the times that we're in right now, are there any COVID restrictions or COVID regulations that your campuses are abiding by that students should be aware of upon applying to your university? We'll go ahead and start with UNLV.
Yes, at this time, masks are mandatory for all students that are attending campus in person. So if you come onto the campus, it's required that you wear a mask if you're in class or meeting with one of our staff or faculty members. And then coming up for the spring semester, so starting spring of 2022, it is required that students have proof of the COVID-19 vaccination in order to enroll in classes.
Okay, so for Loma Linda, we are also very health conscious about the COVID-19. And so we are taking very good steps here on campus. We are masking and we are doing the distancing, as well as having bigger places to go to classes and be able to spread out and be safe. We also have a lot of PPE, which is the protective gear that we will supply all the students if they are needing to do clinicals on campus and anything like that. So they are protected in our school.
Okay, and same with UMass Global. All the students, once they come back to campus in October, following vaccination guidelines, showing proof of that, unless there is an exception, that will be reviewed on a case-by-case basis. So social distancing, face masks, and the proof of vaccine. You're muted, Lorena.
Okay, I think I was next anyways. So yes, for the University of California as a whole, we do have a vaccine requirement, which similarly to UMass Global, it's, either the vaccine or an approved exemption, which are again reviewed on a case-by-case basis. As well, we do have masks required in indoor spaces. So it's a vaccine requirement or an exemption, and then the masks in indoor spaces, and of course, social distancing and other measures like that.
Can you hear me now? Oh, perfect. Okay. Again, there are some technical difficulties on my end, so my mute button's not showing completely, but thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. I really appreciate it. I will go ahead and stop recording at this time. So again, thank you to everybody. Please connect with the university reps you see here today. They will definitely be able to answer a lot of more in-depth questions. We will have this recording available for everybody. So again, I appreciate all of our presenters, your patience, your kindness during this technical difficulty time, but we made it through. I made it through. Thank you for sticking through it with me. I appreciate it. We'll touch base with you towards the end and send you a survey. Again, my apologies for the technicalities. So thank you for being here today. Other than that, let me see, I'm gonna try to stop recording, but it's not letting me. So I'm just gonna log out and then hopefully it works. So thank you.
Thank you.
Come back again. Don't let this deter you from coming back. Just come back. It's just
You're fine. It's all good.
No worries.
There.
I couldn't even stop the recording.
If this last taught us anything, we gotta go with the flow. Well, yeah.
I know. I cannot believe this. Like everything was working fine, and it had to happen this morning. Wow. But hey, we've been through worse, and we got through it. We'll get through this too.
Yes. You're fine. So thank you.
Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, there. See now. Thank you guys again, and hopefully, I guess we can stop. I see it disappeared. And we're still live streaming, so everything disappeared on me. So it's a little crazy. So I'm gonna leave the session because that's the only button really I see here, and I don't even know if I can leave the session, but I'm gonna conclude at this point. Okay. So again, thank you so much. Take care. Bye. Let me see. Pause live streaming.
So Lorena, you're just playing the recording again later. Is that what you're doing? Because we have one more hour, right? Do we go till 1?